Good evening, lesbians, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about some Bratz news because the new Jean Paul Gaultier, I don't actually know how to say it, and I don't really care, sorry, but the new Jean Paul G, we're gonna call him Jean Paul G because I'm not, I don't know how to pronounce French. Anyway, this doll got revealed. It's Sasha. I didn't expect it to be an actual Bratz character. I thought they were just gonna like make up a new one or just be like, oh, it's just a generic Bratz doll or something, but no, it's an actual character. It's Sasha. She got revealed, and she has a special variant. We're going to talk about that when we get to it, but for now, let's just begin. Let's just dive right into it. So here she is, the new Bratz Jean Paul doll. I'm just going to call him Jean Paul. We're not even going to do the G, just Jean Paul. So, like I said, it's Sasha, and she comes with 2 outfits, but only 1 pair of shoes, similar to Carol G. So, she looks pretty nice. I'm a big fan of her screening. I think it's really pretty. Just a very pretty Sasha doll in general. The makeup looks really nice. The blonde hair, it's very striking on her because we've never had a Sasha with blonde hair. I think the closest we've ever gotten to this is like her Flashback Fever doll where she has a much lighter brown for her hair, but it's still nowhere near blonde, you know? So this is like new, it's striking. It looks very good on her. I think she's very pretty. Let's get some more stock photos here because I only selected these photos for some reason. We'll start with this one. Here is Sasha with everything that she includes. The description on Bratz.com says includes 1 Bratz x Jean Paul doll, 2 fashion tops, 2 fashion skirts, 1 purse, 1 pair of sunglasses, 1 hat, 1 pair of earrings, 1 brush, 1 perfume bottle, 1 magazine, 1 dress form, which I believe is the mannequin, which looks like a perfume bottle. She comes with 1 doll belt / bracelet for you and a certificate of authenticity. So that's everything. So I do like what they did with her little mannequin, that you can display whichever outfit you choose not to display the doll in. You can just put it on the mannequin, have it displayed anyway. I like that they made it look like a perfume bottle. And she does come with a little teeny tiny Jean Paul perfume bottle. You can see it up in the corner. It's like those blue Naked Man bottles. Have you seen those before? You probably have if you've ever been to a Macy's. If you don't live in the US, I think they sell them everywhere, so just go to like whatever the equivalent of your local mall perfume store would be. You will 100% see that perfume bottle in there. They are literally everywhere. I always thought they looked weird and smelled bad, but that's because I'm not really into like cologne. I don't like the smell of cologne. I don't like the smell of men. That's what colognes smell like to me. They just smell like men. So anyway, let's talk price. This doll is quite pricey. Much pricier than any previous Bratz collaboration that has been widely released. We're excluding Gentle Monster in this case because that was basically just intended for fans of Gentle Monster and not so much fans of Bratz. They sent it to some people that are fans of Bratz, but I think I only saw like 2 actual Bratz collectors get the doll for free, like as PR. I don't know. So anyway, on Bratz.com you can see this page that shows you the 2 options that you have for Sasha. There is a $150 option, which is the standard release, and then there is a special edition for $250, a whole $100 more. Now you may be wondering, what is the difference between those 2? Here's the standard one, and here's the numbered one. Can you see the difference? Can you see the difference? So yeah, the difference here is just that the box is like shiny, it's like a foil packaging. That's all the difference is. I have the descriptions from the website. It says special edition. Each doll is packed in a special edition luxe foil metallic packaging and has an individually numbered seal from 1 to 100 to signify its rarity. That's it. That warranted an extra $100 in MGA's opinion. Got a little thing on the back that tells you which one of 100 you got, but yeah, there's literally nothing different about the doll. So, needless to say, I think the price point is ridiculous. Considering they've done high fashion collaborations before, obviously, I think Jean Paul must be more well known. Maybe that's the reason for the high price, I'm not sure. But I said the same thing with the Off-White Monster High dolls. $150 is too much. Yes, this doll comes with more, but I still think she's not worth $150. For a doll to be worth $150, what? I don't think dolls should ever cost that much, so I don't actually know what to say in regards to what I think a doll would have to do to be worth that much. Because again, I don't think any doll is ever worth that much. The only reason I have off-white dolls is because they were gifted to me, like for Christmas and my birthday, which are very close in proximity to each other. Also, here's the inside of Sasha's box. It's cute. It looks like she's walking the runway, and you've got lots of Bratz dolls on the sidelines looking at her. I can spy Treasures Chloe, Campfire Felicia. There is a Yasmin on both sides wearing sunglasses. Why is she on both sides? She's in like 3 different places on this box. Yasmin has learned Shadow Clone Jutsu because she is everywhere in this box, man. I think I also see a Jade on the sidelines, but yeah. This is the box. This is what it looks like inside. And then this is the front, and this is the back of the special edition. And the standard edition is the same thing, just not shiny, and without this little thing that this one has on the back that has a number on it. So apparently this look is meant to be a classic Jean Paul silhouette and design, including 2 iconic looks. I'm reading this from the website. It says one features a striped long sleeve and plaid skirt, while the other is a striking pink dress with a silver Gaultier belt. And the belt doubles as a bracelet, so you can wear that if you want, if you choose to buy this doll and take her out of the box. I have no intention of buying this doll. I know nothing about the brand, and I kind of just like the base doll. I'm not really crazy about her outfit. Like, her first outfit is cute. I kind of like the sailor look she has going on. But the skirt feels excessive. It's, like, too long. I'm also not a fan of her shoes. I haven't brought this up yet, but she only comes with 1 pair of shoes. Which, for 2 outfits, they did the same thing as Carol G, basically, where Carol G only came with 1 pair of shoes for 3 outfits. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they could have put another pair of shoes in here. I'm not sure why they didn't. They could have come up with something that went with that dress. So yeah, the dress has big pointy boobs, which is really funny to me. I never knew that that was a Jean Paul thing. I thought that was just kind of something Madonna did, like in the 80s or something. Was Madonna in the 80s? I'm sorry, I don't know anything. I don't know. I just thought that the pointy boobs thing was like a Madonna thing, so I don't know. But I guess it's a Jean Paul thing, maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, like, this is a fun outfit. The material does seem pretty nice. It looks like a... You know, actually, it kind of looks like a scrunchie that I have. But regardless, I do think that that piece looks good. Although I guess it's technically not a dress. I just keep calling it a dress because it looks like a dress when she's wearing it. But I know, it's a top and a shirt. But it's like an honorary dress, you know? Do you agree with me? I don't know. Basically, the doll is pretty. I think she's really pretty. If a head surfaced on AliExpress, I would buy it because I would genuinely like to own just the base doll. I don't really care for her clothing. Do I think it's ugly? No, I'm fine with the way it is. But I just, like, I'm not crazy about it, you know? Like, if I had this Sasha, honestly, I kind of like how she looks in the robe. It's cute having her, like, in a getting ready moment. It's, I think that's fun. Basically, the doll is pretty, but, like, again, it's just, like, not $150 worth of value, just looking at it, in my opinion. Yeah. Again, I don't know what would make a doll be worth $150. Like, like the Gentle Monster Bratz doll. The reason she was $430 was because there was a pair of their sunglasses included in there. And luxury sunglasses tend to run really expensive. $300, $200. The prices are bad on luxury sunglasses most of the time. It's always very high. So I'm guessing that's why the Gentle Monster doll was so much, because you're getting the sunglasses with the doll, and the doll is meant as more of like a keychain, I guess. So in this case, there's nothing in the box that's like actually made by Jean Paul's brand, I guess. Like, there's nothing in the box that's made by the brand. Like, yes, she comes with a little tiny perfume bottle, but it doesn't have actual perfume in it, you know? So it really just feels like she's being upcharged because of the brand name, you know? And I think it was the same thing with Monster High and Off-White. I don't think that these luxury collaborations, like, make sense. I don't know. Bratz was a kid's brand when it came out. I know Barbie does the same thing. I know Barbie does tons of designer collaborations, but Barbie has always, like, had an adult collector angle. I don't know. Basically, I just don't really think this collaboration works in some levels, but the doll is pretty. I think the doll is pretty. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm taking this too seriously. Look at her boobs, for fuck's sake. God, that top is so funny. It looks so funny on a doll. I kind of love it. It's funny. But, yeah, basically, in case I haven't said it enough, pretty doll. Price too high. I could have summed it up like that and been done in like 5 seconds, but I always try to explain myself. So yeah, just to run over everything again, this doll is going to be $150 unless you want the numbered variant with a shiny box, in which case that is going to run you $250. She is going to release very soon. I want to say like... Hold on, I have the Bratz website open. It says that she drops on July 2nd at 8 Pacific time. So if you live in Eastern time, that'll be like 11 a.m. You'll just have to like plug in 8 a.m. PT Pacific time to figure out your time zone if you live in another country. Though from what I've seen, there is a major upcharge for like people living in Australia or Europe in general, like all the European countries. There is a major upcharge even if they do ship to you, and then you also have to pay like import costs. So the doll will probably end up running you closer to like 300 to 400 USD, which is really bad. I just slapped my camera, whoops. By the way, when I said 300 to 400, I was referring to the $250 variant. The 150 variant, the normal one, I don't think the normal one should be that much, maybe 300 at the absolute most. I don't know how much the upcharge is for you guys. I just know that it's way more for other countries for some reason. So, that's nice. That's great. Very sorry to international collectors. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there. Basically, the doll is pretty. I have no interest in getting her, but if you plan to go for her, if you're absolutely in love with her and you need her, budget for it for sure. Don't make any purchases you can't afford. You don't need to go into debt for a doll. Just remember, FOMO is like the worst thing in the world. Fear of missing out. I hate it, man. I have pretty bad FOMO sometimes. I'm still trying to work on it, but you know, basically doll collecting is supposed to be fun. So have fun with it. Get the stuff you can afford and the stuff that you like. If those things overlap, something you afford and something you like, then go for it, you know? I'm not your fucking mom. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just saying, you know. But yeah, if you're planning to get this doll, let me know. And let me know your thoughts in general in the comments. Let me know what you think of this doll. Thanks for watching the video. And as always, I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!